EJ Boxing Live here. We got a debate of all debates. We've got Scorsese from the Boxing Voice. We've got Shady Slim, Khan's Army, and we have two judges here. We have KHANAMY and I forgot the guy's name again. What's his name again? From Philadelphia. Quentin. My bad, Quentin. Alright, so we got Quentin and KHANAMY. They're going to be the judges, and I'm just going to monitor the minutes. Alright, so the debate is going to be Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. Slim Shady Slim is going to be with Khan, and Scorsese is going to be with Kell Brook.
I would like to make the opening statement, please.
All right, we tell you what, we do two opening statements. So you go first, and then Shady go after, and then after that we go rounds. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Scorsese. You go first, Scorsese.
Right. Okay, first of all, fight fans. This is not a debate I've brushed up on. I'm not a Kell Brook fan. I'm not a Amir Khan hater. I'm just speaking the truth. I propose that these arguments stay about 2 to 3 minutes long, and we switch off. I'm literally doing this debate for practice with Shady versus Ben Umar, where they're going to be debating Khan versus Bradley Duck. And Khan versus Mayweather did Mayweather Duck. Obviously, he is a Khan hard, I guess. So, those are my opening arguments. I'm basically a practice for him on the debate. I'm not freshened up on, but my statements are for this argument. Somebody is ducking somebody. Somebody's a champion, and somebody is not a champion. Somebody can punch, and somebody can't take a punch. And somebody's been fighting fighters that cannot take a punch and still get rocked. So I love to hear his argument as to why, So I give him the floor. I hope he can keep it 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, and we can go back and forth like that.
Shady, open his statement. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of preview of what Ben Umar is gonna get when we do that debate. He says that that Amir Khan ducked Kell Brook. Well, Kell Brook been ducking his whole life. Out of 35 fights, he has defeated 34 bums with one real true win, which was Sean Porter. Amir Khan is the name. Amir Khan has done pay-per-view over in the UK. Kell Brook has never done the numbers that Amir Khan has done in his career. He has no name. Amir Khan has a name. Oh, he has a belt, but he has no name. That's my opening statements. There is no duck when you have no name.
Cool.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Now we open the round. Round one. Round one is you're gonna talk for 5 minutes. And then after that, no interruptions, and then Shady get 5 minutes. Round 2, you can go backwards and forwards. Go ahead, Scorsese.
All I should need is 3. Okay, his opening statement is his case. That's what his case is built on. Okay, so what you're telling me is, if one murderer in a prison murders another murderer, consider them both duckers. Go ahead. But if one murderer murders another murderer, that murderer that just murdered the murderer is going on trial, right? So Frampton and Quigg is a good look on this. What we're talking about, they are both duckers, premium duckers, but they about to get it in with each other because it don't matter. So what I'm telling you here is, even if you consider Kell pull out a fight Brook a ducker, a guy who ducked Alexander twice, or if you consider him really injured, whatever you consider him, he's still a fighter. He still puts the glove on. He's still calling your guy out. He still is telling your guy you will make more money, and you know it, in any other fight than any other fight you can get in, unless you can fight Canelo and they pay you all day. You're not making more and more. It's domestic. It's for your country. This dude is basically spitting in your face. Your country does not even seem to love you no more. The last fight I seen in the UK between both, and I think Khan's been some years ago, I would say Brook had the better arena versus JoJo Dan of the world. And he will have the better arena versus a Kevin Bizier of the world. So these are here. What you're saying is, my argument is saying this. I don't care who's ducking who. You know what your fight is. You know what your destiny is. Your destiny is. And Amir Khan is saying, I want to go left. I want to go right. I don't want to go to that destiny. I want Mayweather. I want Pacquiao. I want Algieri. You know? And he's saying everything but the champion in the division. One of them, he's a respected champion because he beat a good fight. Even though his career after that hasn't been nice. He's beat a better fighter at welterweight than Amir Khan has even stepped in the ring. So that's my argument for you, and I don't think
Shady, round one. Go ahead, man. Back Amir Khan.
Well, that is a weak argument that both fighters ducked each other. Either one fighter or another ducked one another. It can't be that both men ducked each other. So that's a very weak argument. And I'm gonna tell you that Amir Khan. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, you can't say over. You can't talk.
He can object. He can object.
Jackson, Your Honor, that is not on the record. I said even if they are both duckers of other fighters. I said if Kell Brook, if you're questioning...
Okay, I misunderstood. What other fighter did... What other fighter ducked Kell Brook?
No, I said Kell Brook, even though he's not fighting other fighters, doesn't mean that Amir Khan cannot get in a ring with him for a stateside battle, championship battle. Neither one have ducked each other. I'm only arguing that Amir Khan is... Now
you're changing it. You're saying neither one of them ducked each other.
Hey, no interrupt. Hey, no one interrupts us no more. Leave that for round two because you can do that.
I mean, you're all over the place, my brother. You're all over the place.
Go ahead, Shady. Make your point.
Okay, first, we already got him on the ropes. Okay, first he said nobody ducked each other. Now he said now one of them ducked each other. I mean, which one is it? It got to be one or the other. The truth of this case is Amir Khan did not duck Kell Brook. Yes, there was big money in the fight, but he told Kell Brook to fight a legit opponent. But Kell Brook chose to fight JoJo No Hold Dan and Kevin Bezier. Those are the opponents Kell Brook chose to fight. He could have made this fight big in the United States. He could have made this a pay-per-view fight in the United States. Is this a pay-per-view fight as it stands right now? No, it's not. This is not a pay-per-view fight in the United States with him fighting JoJo Dan, Frankie Gavin, and Kevin Bezier. You cannot sell this to Showtime pay-per-view in the United States. And that's all on Kell Brook. So you can't consider that a duck from Amir Khan.
You finished? Alright, well, that's it. We're going to get into the open round. So this round will be backwards and forwards. Yeah, go ahead, Scorsese. And then you, Shady, you can interrupt or eject for that. Go ahead, Scorsese.
I have one question for you, Mr. Shady.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did Triple G just make $7,000 on pay-per-view? Did he? They are, excuse me. They are promising Amir Khan $6 million, $7 million.
And Triple G sold 97,000. It flopped at the box office.
Okay, my point. So you just made my point. He does not, you as a hardcore fan or any fan, you shouldn't be asking to pay pay-per-view. So what your argument, what I'm telling you is who cares if it's pay-per-view? If both of these men are getting paid $6-7 million, that's more money than anybody else has made on pay-per-view this year. Well, excuse me, that Triple G or David Lemieux made in pay-per-view. And it's not a pay-per-view fight, and they're still making more money. That's caused to believe something is, he's got a little fear in his bones.
Exactly. You agree with me. You just said it's not a pay-per-view fight. Thank you for agreeing with me. And the reason that it's not a pay-per-view fight is because Kell Brook hasn't held up his end of the bargain.
But again,
we need that money on the back end. Money on the back end.
Oh! You need that money on the back end for Kell Brook, but you don't need that
money. If it's Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, we need that money.
You're not getting back end money with Floyd Mayweather. That's the point. You're not getting back end money with Chris.
Hold up. So you don't think we getting an 80-20 split from Floyd?
You're not getting back. Hold on. You're not getting back end money from Carlos Molina. You're not getting back end money from Chris Algieri. So why is it now? You know you're taking this risk, and you're scared of that risk. So therefore, he is ducking. That's what it is. It's a champion. He is not the champion of the world. You're worried about his pockets. You said you're his lawyer, but you're being his accountant.
That's where my fees come in. I got to get that money on the back end as well. I'm looking out for his financial business, all his business.
I think you're looking out for his chin, and the people will see it as that. Please tell me,
has any other fighter ducked Kell Brook or just Amir Khan?
Any other fighter is not in question here, sir.
And when we making the case, you saying that Amir Khan ducked him. Has anybody in the history of boxing ducked Kell Brook?
Any other fighter?
I can name plenty of guys that duck Khan.
I'm sorry, but the murderer on trial here is the murderer.
We gotta look at has this murdered anyone else? We gotta ask this. Do we got a record?
Well, I would like to look at the Sean Porter fight, and I would like to say that alone does anything over what Amir Khan done at 147. It's a better win than Amir Khan has in his entire career. You know, that's the now. Amir Khan.
Go ahead.
Amir Khan has stepped in the ring with good people at 140, but his downfall is that he didn't complete the mission. The mission laid him on his back. It said failed. You know, Grand Theft Auto failed. He failed. And now his resume, his legacy, he's not a Hall of Famer at this point. He could have been. All those fights at 140, if he'd have won, he would have been a Hall of Famer.
So I got you right there. You said that one win over Sean Porter was more than what Khan did at 147? Luis Collazo, Devin Alexander, Chris Algieri, that one win is better than them 3 wins? The same Luis Collazo who had Keith Thurman running for his life?
Okay. Let me stop.
Good point.
The same Kell Brook that beat the man that beat Devin Alexander and beat Devin Alexander to pieces. He bomb rushed Devin Alexander. That's the same man Kell Brook took out to be the world champion. Sir, what you don't understand is your fighter is not a 2-time world champion. Your fighter is scared to become a 2-time world champion.
I got you again. He is a 2-time champion.
WBA, what? WBC,
IBF and WBA.
Sir, is he a champion at 147 today? Is he a champion? Has he ever been a champion? A 2-division champion. So strike that from the record. Is your man a champion at 147 anytime during his career?
Nah, we just got that mandatory belt, but as soon as we get that winner, Garcia Guerrero winner, we about to clean that up. We got the children. We got the children title.
You are banking. Do you not realize that your man has ducked so much that he hasn't fought anybody in the top 10 at the WBC? So they pushed his shot to the side. Did you not realize that?
Hey, someone's got their TV on in the background, man. What's going on there, bro?
Yeah, I'm hearing some background.
Yeah, hold on. Keep talking.
It came at the perfect time because I have you here on the ropes, and I need to ask you, can you go into the rankings and name me anybody in the top 10 that your WBC mandatory challenger has fought in the WBC's top 10?
You said in the top 10? I haven't looked at the rank. I don't know where. I know he fought Algieri and Alexander, but I don't know where they're ranked. I can't say if they're in the top 10.
Okay, but if it's a year out, I'm almost sure on this. If it's a year out, the WBC will strike you from the record because you have not fought.
At the time, though, Alexander was in the top. At the time that he got defeated, he was in the top 10.
And are we correct that this took place in 2000? And your man stayed out of the ring about 7 months. Are we correct there?
Been out of the ring a year, I give you that.
He's done it to himself. He's the world champion. He did not get his mandatory shot because Floyd Mayweather fought a unification versus Marcos Maidana. He fought a unification versus Manny Pacquiao, and also Canelo Alvarez before those two. So therefore, he has no precedent to sit around and wait and say, I'm the mandatory without fighting top guys and hold his position. Therefore, he had room to go out the box and become a WBO champion when Kell Brook won his title. Your man has chosen not to do so.
What you have to say about that, Shady?
He's lost. That's what he says. Correct? You say I lost.
Shady,
Are you researching right now, Mr. Shady?
I think Shady got connection problems, man. All of a sudden, Shady, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I said I could hammer him on that Floyd play, but
Shady got connection problems at the minute.
No, sir. This is a tactic, EJ. It's a tactic.
Ah! You trying to say Shady? Shady, you there?
Khan's army has pulled the okie doke, man. He grows up on us. Khan's army is not legit, man.
You reckon?
Checkmate.
Hey, it looks like Shady got technical problems. Shady, I'm gonna pause the recording for a minute, for about 5 minutes. If you don't come back on, then it don't look. I'm gonna go to the judges and we're gonna see who won the debate, bro. So we're gonna pause for intermission and then we're gonna come back. Shady, all right, the intermission's over. Shady Slim's back. Go ahead, Shady, make your point. We're gonna go to the judges because he's putting full court press on you right now. You need to get out. You need to get out of the back court, bro. Let's go, man.
Now what I'm saying, I wanted to hammer him on that Mayweather point he made, but I gotta say that ammo for that Umar debate.
So you got anything? You got something for him?
So my final words are this. If that's his final words, my final words are this.
I can't defend that Floyd Mayweather point, but I'm gonna defend it.
Mr. Shady has given up on his client to save another client.
On grounds that my words may be used against me in another.
Honor. Well, hey, that's how the court of law works, man. You gotta bring that. You gotta go back into the books, man. You gotta watch the SVU, man.
All right, hey Shady.
Yes.
I'm about to go to the judges, man. We're gonna go to the judges, Shady, and we're gonna see who won. We're gonna see who won this debate, right? So, without no further ado, we're gonna go to Antoine Carney. Antoine Carney, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. And what you heard on the debate between Amir Khan, represented by Shady Slim, and Kell Brook, represented by Scorsese from the Boxing Voice. What's your take? And then tell me who you think won the debate.
Alright, both dudes gave, both fellas gave some decent points. Where it was lost for me is when, Shady tried to bring up, Biza, Jojo Dan and all of them. But he forgot to admit that those were mandatories. And the IBF enforces mandatories more than any other sanctioning body. So with that being the case, him fighting those guys, he had to fight those dudes. Unless another champion was willing to step up. Since nobody was on the radar, he was fighting mandatories. So, with that being the case, I would have to give it to Scorsese on that one.
All right, we got 1-0 going Scorsese for Kell Brook, and we got the next person coming up. We have, man, I keep forgetting your name, bro. What's his name again? Oh man,
we got Quentin.
We got Quentin. Yeah, Quentin. All right, so we can hear you. Your take on the debate.
Good practice to keep myself.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, Quentin, what's your take on the debate? And tell me who you feel won the debate, bro. If it's a draw, I'm gonna put my innings because like the scorecards on the boxing. Go ahead.
No, it's not a draw. I'm going with my man was talking about not Kell Brook, but not Kell Brook, but a man that was talking about Mayweather.
Okay.
I'm going with him. Far as Amir Khan, he just ain't did enough to deserve neither one of those fights. And when it comes to the situation, he should have went on ahead and got Kell Brook out the way to make himself more valuable for
Pacquiao or Mayweather, and he didn't do neither. So I'm gonna have to roll with my man.
All right, man. So that's 2-zip, man, and there's no need for me. Shirt. So that's it, man. Shady, how you feel about that, man? This is a practice run, though. Boy, how you feel?
We got some good practice stuff in. I had to hold back because I'm saving that ammo for Ben Umar. We got some good work in.
Your Honor, I would like to request a lenient sentence. I'll ask you to take it easy on him. But
Shit made him quick.
Listen. And I didn't even bring up the IBF. It's correct. Like these are mandatories, and they are enforcing them on taking this title. But you can't keep arguing for Amir Khan. I like Amir Khan. He brings it. His fights are exciting because you don't never know when he's gonna hit the canvas. You don't never know when he's gonna, be excited. He might pull a Devin Alexander and win every round. He might pull a Maidana. He might pull an Algieri, and it makes for a fun fight. But the guy is just. Man, he's killing the sport of boxing.
Go ahead and say it, man. He garbage.
Nah. Hey, we will stop right there. Hey, so your victory lap, you done your victory lap. So this is the practice debate, ready for Umar and Shady. So we're gonna cut the broadcast right now.
What's the line? When is the debate? You know yet?
Umar going after the 20s. I think it was the 28th, bro. So when it happened after that, but. You know, end of the day, this is a good live debate. So Scorsese got the victory. But you know what? Hey, Shady gonna get a chance to come back. Go ahead, Shady. Say something.
One second. I got a request for Shady. 1 second. I beg, my friend. I beg you, my friend. Go to the judge. I beg you to throw out the Floyd Mayweather case and keep the Tim Bradley case. You might even educate me in that case.
Nah, but you gonna see this gonna be easy work. See, I had to hold back. I couldn't give all my points away.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's
what if you go 0-3? If you go 0-3, you're not getting any more clients.
It don't matter. Look at his competition though. Look at
this practice.
Yeah, but hey, listen. Look at the competition he's going against. Bro, in his pro debut, he went against the Liberian. In his second debut, he went against Scorsese, and now he's going. Bro, he's going against the best.
Bro, this wasn't the real game.
Yeah.
I tell you this. I tell you this. You're not a lawyer. You like a public defender. You got that criminal that's you got that criminal that's done broke every law.
When I'm finished with Umar, we're gonna do a real debate, a real live one. This was practice.
I can't. I don't want to. I mean, at what point am I going to be debating this 0-6, bro? If you go 0-5, 0-6,
so you count preseason? This wasn't the regular season. This season.
That's right, man. All right, man. Hey, we gonna cut on that on the broadcast, and so these guys can strap you up. But hey, man, like I said, get ready for Ben Umar and Shady on the Amir Khan Tim Bradley one. All right, catch you next one.
I'll be catching you on the Boxing Voice, man. I'll be listening to you. You be putting this in good knowledge.
All right, man. Hey, let me finish this broadcast though. So we'll catch you on the next debate. EJ Boxing Live signing out. Scorsese and Sim Shady and Anton Carney and man, why I keep forgetting his name, boy? Oh, huh? It's Quentin. All right. Catch you next one. Peace.
EJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the legend.
Yo, this is Chris Caban chilling with my man EJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check him out.
The boxing beat some rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And he was the number 10 rating contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. Thea lost most of his teeth, basically with 1 or 2 left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao?
EJ Boxing Live here.